Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Battle for Middle-earth 2, Two Towers Are Not Enough. In this free-for-all 5-player game, we have myself, Jimbo, versus Ryan, versus Carl, the noob, versus Gaz, versus Lewis. And when I say noob for Carl, I do mean that with a pinch of salt, because I think that motherfucker has been playing for about 5 years and just said, oh yeah, I don't know what a Lord of the Rings is. So yes, here we go. Ryan, customary men. Right, let's see. Now, Ryan means business when he's men. So right, here we go. Carl, the noob. Okay. Lewis. Yeah, we've got to change our names, myself and Lewis. I'm not sure if you need to start off with the furnace just yet, Lewis. You got enough money and all that sort of thing, I guess. I want to start seeing them being put over here, boys, things like that, you know, maximizing, like, you know, furnace there, maximizing the space. Anyway. And here we have Gaz, who has the banner, and he's probably coming out with Gloin, and he's going to come out with Menadale, which is an interesting tactic to use, but most of the time it is actually pretty damn effective, which I am kind of surprised about. One sucky thing about this bloody map is that there's not really much space for building much, despite there being a lot of space, but a lot of it you just can't build on anyway. Yeah, see what I mean? One here, one here, one here, and then I'll probably have one here and one here or something. So that's what I mean, maximizing space, boys. Right. What am I building? Okie dokie. Right, see. Yeah, there we go, see. Alright, what's... Holy shit, right? Coming out, all guns blazing here. 2 barracks. And 1 archery range. Yeah, alright. It's interesting how you're putting all these things lurking around the wrong way. This one's around the wrong way, this one's around the wrong way. I think, yeah, Ryan's doing it because he can. That's why, because he can. Right. Very troop heavy from the noob. We're gonna call Carl Noob Sabot from Mortal Kombat. Oh, he doesn't want to get involved there, does he? No, he doesn't fancy his chances. But he's got backup here. He's got better backup than Lewis has. Now, I know Lewis, he wanted to chase him, but he didn't. I'm pretty sure Lewis didn't think he had that. Yeah, time to get out of there. That's already been sacrificed. Ooh, nice play, Lewis. I respect that. That's nice. I like that. I like that. Lewis's platoon was 350 here. However, Lewis killed a builder, and the builder is 500. Oh god. No, he's gonna lose Lutz! No! Ah, Lewis. The moment you got that builder, you needed to get the fuck out of here. This is basically being sacrificed right here. And now I can see tables being turned here. Already a table is turned. That is far too close. That is just inviting trouble. Right. Ryan moving down. He's got Boromir. He's got Pikeys. He's got a good little force here. Good little force. Right. Gloin, Menadale. Predictable like clockwork from old Gazatron. Right. But it's okay. I got something to counter him and his little Menagale. Right. Go on then, son. Go on. If you think you're hard enough. Right. Interesting. Right, now Carl, I think lucky for Lewis here, barracks right next to a tower, I don't know. Lucky for Lewis here, Ryan decided to get chopped in. Too early, Ryan, too early. Wait for the troops to actually encounter some damage first, then heal them. I think He's got to have Boromir leveling up here, isn't he? Where's Boromir? Oh, Boromir's not even fucking there! Right, that might have been the problem. Ryan could have won this battle here if he had put Boromir right here at the front and all of these troops were trying to attack Boromir. Now, Boromir is a tank. He can take a lot of damage. Then when he gets down to orange or red, then you do the heal. And in the meantime, all of your other troops would have already been smacking the shit out of all of these guys right here. Don't worry about Lutz isn't gonna. He was just on bow stance there. So Ryan, you had the opportunity. You could have won that pivotal battle. And I think that these early battles here determine who wins the game effectively, like in the end. Right. This is interesting. Now, Lewis is starting to have a go up at Gaz here. Now, Lewis does have the Murderer Crows, so he can see. Let's see how far he can see. Right, Lewis can see how far. Right. Well, you can see up to here. I mean, there's hardly anything here. I mean, he's very lucky here.
Pick up your bows, men.
He's very, very lucky here. That is a nice arrow volley shot right there. I think he's trying to get a mine, and I'm not going to let him. And I'm going to kill his builder to teach him a fucking lesson. There you go, son. Don't try and sneak a mine in my base. I'm warning you that right now. Okay. It's interesting. Everyone seems to have a quick little go at someone, and then they just completely change tack. I haven't really attacked anyone. I haven't even had a chance to defend. I think they were going to die anyway, to be honest. That was a complete waste. If they were not in that stance, they could have run away a lot more effectively. Yeah, see, I guess Carl went after Lewis, but then stopped. But only because Ryan's attacking him. Lewis could have gone after Carl, but I think he was a bit hesitant here. It'll take a good few platoons to be able to destroy this. But Lewis is obviously. I think Lewis started this attack here against Gaz by taking out this stuff, and then Gaz was obviously on a front against me, and then decided not to. So, what the hell am I doing? Saruman. Right, that's where I've blown all my money on. Interesting. Right, now we've got a fight going on over here. Oh, he's got the upgrades. Oh, now he's got him in a good position here. Ryan's doing well here. Ryan's doing very well. Lutz is in a bit of trouble. I'll tell you what, yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. That's when you use it. I'll tell you what, Lutz is very lucky that he didn't get smacked on his ass, because then if he did, I think all of these troops would have gone by then. Now, the noob has made a very tactical withdrawal here. Well, yeah, well played, Ryan. Don't get suckered in. This is when you want to have like your troops lining like around here, and then you start building. Well, you've already got your farms and all that sort of thing. You start making this territory yours. You know, a couple of little towers here with a heroic statue. Stick some rangers in there and that. Because if you did that, that's going to take a hell of a lot for him to be able to get out. And if you're basically building that defensive position within screenshot of his fortress, you know, you can, and he can't even take that out. You know, you can give yourself 5 minutes, come up with some trebuchets, and the trebuchets just have to move just a few little, just around here, and they're just already going to be able to target this. Now, I think at this stage, I have the Vital Murderer Crows. So I see that, what do I see? Yeah, I see that there is nothing coming around here, going through here from Gaz. So I basically think to myself, you know what, screw it. If Gaz is occupied elsewhere, and I think I might have used Palante somewhere, It's a lot of men a Dale. I mean, this is for catapults right here. Upgrades going, that's expensive too. I think Lewis is just choosing to sacrifice those guys. Not sure about this tower formation here, Lewis. I think just along here would have been alright. Lumber mills with hardly any orcs and not near any trees. That lumber mill needs to be like around here, anywhere around here with about 15 orcs on it. Alright, Ryan's preoccupied. Ryan is very preoccupied. Meanwhile, I've got the old berserkers. I've got a decent enough force. That's what I mean. Like this, Lewis. Loads and loads of these guys right next to it. That's how you deal with it. Oh, Ryan did not need me coming out of nowhere. He did not need that shit. And he's building bloody upgrades as well. Oh yeah, sorry Ryan. I tell you, because Ryan was actually doing pretty well. Horn of Gondor anywhere? That doesn't sound good. No, Boromir's dead. I'm pretty sure at this stage, I'm pretty sure Ryan was pissed off at this point. And who can blame him? Right, the old Billy Berserkers. Saruman leveling up. Ryan basically taken out of the game. Gaz moving closer to this, but oh yeah, he's got a lot of troops in him. He's got a lot of troops in him. It would be very costly. And it's all over so quickly. A bloody healing well? What the hell's going on here? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. That is just nuts. Sorry, Ryan. I think your force would have been taken out there, but yeah, your force would have been taken out by Carl. But the fact that you're putting that pressure on Carl is very good. But to Carl's credit, though, he is. There's only one barracks left. Oh wait, no, he's being very effective here. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Wayne leveling up. He's got the bats on them as well. Their armor is reduced. Oh, he's put the war chant on them. He needed a bit of help. Where's Lurtz? Yeah, everything. You need to send everything here. I tell you what, that is a very, very closely fought victory there. I think Gaz chose to get rid at the right sort of time. Now he's got troops that can actually destroy towers. Now, and Lewis is doing the right thing by bringing back the towers as well. Think of it this way, boys. If you're doing towers like that at an arc, that means this one is going to be firing first, and then when they get close, it's this one. They're not really protecting each other, so that's why, like, if you have one here, and one here, then any sort of frontal assault like that means that they're going to be in trouble. I know the tricky. I'm sure Gaz would just go around the side here, but the thing is that you build the towers all along here, and you have like Lurtz in the middle with like troops here, here, and here, with like crossbowmen in the tower here, here, and here. So you're sort of like evenly out. There's no sort of weak point or strong point. It's just all the same. Now, I know he's not at the level 4 yet, but yeah, please, everyone who's Isengard, please remember to use the cripple strike. So when he's on bow stance like that, you obviously don't want the enemy hero getting near you, so you just freeze them. This is a losing battle here. I don't think this battle did not need to take place. I think that Gaz was close to being able to get himself back on his feet, and then Lewis, I think, should have just defended this position, I think, just until he can get some time. Right. Now, I am trying to deal with Carl brings his wild men, I bring my wild men. Right, now he thinks I don't see what these fuckers are doing, but I see everything, Carl. Yes, I'll have... You have 4 berserkers, and I will raise you 6. Wow, berserkers against berserkers, pretty effective. Right, important battle. Oh, I think I'm about to lose Saruman. Ah, that was a bad move by mine. I should have got him out of there. But I think the fact that these guys have also got the plus 50% damage from their enemy lurts, not good. Right. Now this is a much more effective force. Yeah, these guardians are dealing with it, aren't they? I'm surprised Lewis didn't come out with the old berserkers on this game. I think, like, because they're cheap and quick and easy to be able to get people in a better position. So let's say 5 minutes ago, if Lewis had basically got some berserkers to take that out, and then randomly ran over to take that out, and then that one, or something like that, and so therefore it prevents Gaz from being able to become a big force like within this game. Has Lewis not got any money? Alright, that's me. Lewis has got no bloody money. Carl's got some cash. Gaz, he's got cash. Oof, this is suicide. There's just nothing much you can do. Nothing much you can do at all. This is already over. This is already over. This is a slow death here. Yeah. Fucking crossbowmen taking out my little orc labourers, bless them. Right, so I'm slowly bringing back my heroes. Yeah. Billy the Builder first. Alright. Guardians all annihilated. Only ones left. This. I would say build arrow towers on here, but if you haven't got any money, what the bloody hell can you do? Now I would assume Gaz can't see that there's not much here. What's he got? What's he got coming out? Lurts. Oh, it would have been nicer to have Saruman. Get rid of all of these Menadale first, then kill Gloin. I think the classic mistake everyone always makes is, oh well, I've got to get the hero first, and then you take forever to kill the hero, and in the meantime all of these troops here are killing and fucking your shit up. Kill these guys first and then gang up on Gloin. It's very simple. Right, Saruman, Lurtz, back. War chant, helpful. Gloin going down. Lewis ain't going down without a fight, but now he's buggered off. This, I mean, cripple strike. You could have left like Gloin right there. I'm sure Gaz will probably like try and get him off the front line. I would have thought. Right, wild men. Lewis as a berserker. There we go. And Gaz is doing nothing here because he can't multitask. This is what I mean. This game could have gone either way. Get him out of there. Cripple strike, cripple strike. Berserkers are fine. Berserkers are fine. Go ahead and use them if you can afford them, which I think in the early parts I think Lewis could have. But now this is just a sorry place to be. Yeah. Carl coming back. What the hell I'm doing? I'm thinking I need some ballistas. Right, now I do have a force and I have my berserkers, but I also sort of think to myself, hey, I should get some wargs out, because that would be bloody helpful. The only thing is though, is I would love to have a chance to go and sucker punch Gaz here. I remember seeing that. I think I did Palante here, but then I was just thinking, shit, if I don't have enough to do that because Carl is doing his best to be able to go after me. And you don't want to make the classic mistake of just going after someone else just because you can, but you are sacrificing yourself because someone else has already got their guns out for you. You know, if someone has basically made a declaration of war and they are doing everything they possibly can to be able to foil and fuck your shit up, don't suddenly just attack someone else. You know, stick to it. I don't know how many command points Carl has here. Right, I got 732, 750, 714, 750. Right, so I've got about the same as him. Right. Yes, so I see this force coming back. So I decide, hey, I'll use these guys to stop them, and I use the berserkers once again. But wild men are no match for berserkers. So basically this bogs the whole situation down. And there's too much around here. Foiled attack. Yes, another foiled attack. The thing I don't like is that I'm having to defend. Even though I have destroyed both of Carl's forces, I still don't like the fact that I got attacked. Yes, they have been destroyed. Right, what's going on here? Oh god. Yeah, Gaz is basically picking what he wants. I mean, Gaz is probably having a, you know, he's probably having a McDonald's and a chill, and he's probably watching some Netflix whilst he's playing this game. I mean, he's just, you know, he could watch the most boring shit on Netflix and still win this at the moment. He has got troops bloody everywhere. I mean, this is great play from Gaz. Gaz basically put the squash on get Lewis here. Over here, please. Click over here, please, Gaz. I don't want to see this clumping shit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, Gaz has played this extremely well. Yeah, troops here, so if anything comes out of these barracks, they just get pinged. Look at that. It's like Saving Private Ryan with the MG42. All terminated. Right. Now these men of Dale are going to take forever to be able to destroy this, so you need to make sure you keep these things alive here. Right. What I needed to do was to put some pressure on old Carly boy, and I don't think I did that very effectively in this game. I just didn't. I should have used that time to get these over to where Carl was to do some damage, and I didn't. So yes, poor play from myself. Very poor play. Right. Lewis is going, Gaz is going for the jugular now. Gaz has finished his Netflix. Now he's thinking, right, going in here. Yeah, Gaz has played this very, very well. Didn't even have catapults either. Just by using the right kind of units and using, I guess, knowing what time to use Guardians. He didn't just use Men of Dale, it was also these guys, which are good at destroying buildings, and knowing that the archers are great against troops. So just leaving them to do their own thing, which is great. I think from Lewis's perspective, there needs to be like a totally different sort of game plan, I think, here. I think at some point you knew that there was a little bit of a run-in with Carl, and you defeated Carl, and that's great. And then there was a little run-in at the beginning here, and then you were able to destroy that. This is just an annoyance or something. But I think it's all about who can basically attack who first. Are you going to get to them first, or are they going to get to you first? Because if they get to you, then you're on the defensive for the entire amount of the game, unless you can counter-attack. But I think there just needs to be a bit of like a strategy, is whether the person from the left or the person from the right attacks you, what are you going to do? And I think there needs to be a little bit of that like sort of thought. Again, I think Lewis was out of money, but you had one lumber mill, but it was not near any trees, so it's not doing anything. So like a lumber mill right here, right next to the trees, and then have 15 orc laborers on it at least. And you should have 2 of those, each one with 15 orc laborers. Like that has to be it. Otherwise there's just no point in having lumber mills. Now this was kind of one of my sneaky attacks. Now I knew Carl's forces were up here, so I think... Oh yeah, that's Lewis, isn't it? Now I did something very silly here. I should have started taking out these things because I couldn't get to the building. But I was sort of thinking, you know what, I've got 3 platoons here, and if I put the war chant on them, maybe I could get in there. Yep, Lewis is out of the game. So I thought maybe I could get there. Saruman, dangerous. You don't want wargs and Saruman. Yeah, I just thought maybe I could get there. Christ. All of this coming back as well. Oh god. I think Saruman being there saved this fortress. Because I killed those 2 platoons around there and there was only 1 left. I think if Saruman was all the way over here or something like that, this fortress would have been bye-bye. So I think Carly Boy got a bit lucky there. Now this is interesting here. Gaz sees Carl and he's sending his troops over. Now I did not know this because I thought I was just pincered by the 2 of them. Because me against Carl, yeah, I can deal with Carl. But like I can't, yeah, I'm not going to be able to deal with both Carl and Gaz. And my base here has got just about everything I need. There's all the upgrades. I'm just about to get the zapper as well. So I figured to myself, Carl is probably entrenched, I'm sure. So I'll need to have some heavy duty troops and just I'll ballista the fucker out. If wargs are not going to work, I'm going to ballista him out. Now this must be the turning point here, because I think Gaz thought to himself, you know what, I'm not going to go up against Carl because this is Carl over here. I think maybe Gaz thought that, yeah, maybe he thought that me up here, that I was Carl, but really I wasn't. That's interesting. Carl wants some as well. Carl's going in. He doesn't want to be under attack. This could be the first wave. I'm thinking, if you were Carl here and you see this big force coming towards you, Carl is probably thinking, well, this is the start of a new attack, you know, so who the fuck is this? Gaz, in the meantime, does have some upgrades for the Menadale, but he doesn't have the full shebang just yet. He's this one's upgraded, so he's getting there. How's everyone doing for money? Me, 1500, 764, 875. Carl, 2 grand, 858, 875. Very good. Gaz, 600. He must be spending like Billio on 724. So we're all not that a million miles from each other. Now, he's got the upgrades now. Now, Gaz must be able to see this. He's seeing this. He's got to come to counterattack, hasn't he? He's probably got to go all the way around here and all the way in here. Now, I should have used this time a lot more effectively. But the thing is that I think I could see... Could I see this force? No, I couldn't see his force, but I think I did see... No, maybe not, maybe not. I was thinking maybe I just saw Gaz's force. Now, holy shit. Ooh. I think somebody missed. Gaz, you missed. I did not realize this was going on. Shit, this is my bad. I really should have... Oh, he's done the oil casks. He fucked him up. Nice play from Gaz there, using the oil casks. And that is recharging surprisingly quickly. Gaz is more than prepared. Fucker like a ding-dong. That oil cast really fucked him up. Let that be a lesson to you boys. If you're going to try and go up against a dwarven fortress, if you clump it, you're all going to get burned to shit. So you might as well just go around these other buildings here and basically just try and take care of it. Now that was... Oh, he got lucky there. You can get alerts out there. Shit, if only I'd attacked then. I've got a force on my way there. I've got a force on my way. But I think this was the turning point, because I think Gaz had in mind already that he wanted to go after me. And I was thinking, right, I want to put Carl to sleep. And I was going to take this force over to do it. I don't need too many troops, but I just need enough time to be able to get these 10 ballistas to do their thing. But I think... Yeah. So this is what I can see. This is what I see, and I see some troops here. And I'm thinking to myself, bloody hell, now I have to stop the attack. And I have to come back here, because now Gaz is going to be the new threat. So I can't really go after Carl anymore. And all I can do is pray that Carl wants to go back and try and take out Gaz. But in this game, that is not how it worked. So, yeah, Gaz has put some towers up there. And I am now scrambling to put some towers up too. So... I am now moving my force over to meet the threat. I bet Gaz can't see anything, can he? Yeah, what the fuck can Gaz see? Gaz can see this stuff. What is he doing? Little zapparoo. Nice. Well, that softened him up a little bit. Would have been nicer if he'd actually stopped though, but... Oh, and then he's done the Palantir on me, old Carly boy. Carl's back in the pink. He's got upgrades as well. But I'm sure he's using the Palantir, and now he can see everything that's going on. Right, this is a pretty large force here. The Watcher would have been nice. Now, I wonder, I'll bet Carl can see what's going on here. Carl can see that Gaz is on his way in. Carl can see everything beyond to the right of this line, so obviously this is the perfect time to go in. Now I have a lot of ballistas. And plus I got Salaman. There we go. That gets rid of that force. Right, Gaz's force annihilated. The thing is, I'm just not too comfortable. I think at that point I was sort of thinking to myself, you know what, it might be a good idea to go after Gaz now, because if Gaz is really going after me, and Carl hasn't come back for quite a while now. But I think that Carl chose the perfect time there. He saw on Palantir that I was getting involved and that I was starting to move to take out Gaz, and I thought to myself, well, if Carl hasn't come back in quite a while now, then I might as well just get stuck in and I'll start one by one taking out everything that Gaz has, because at this point Gaz would have been really sausaged if I had come in. But I think Carl did exactly the right thing. He hauled ass to be able to get there as quickly as he could. It's not a big force or anything like that, but it's enough. It is enough. Watch out. It's disrupting stuff. There we go. Get some of these fuckers. There we go. Wow. God, that platoon's dead. All these platoons are dead from that. I think they got clumped up though. I didn't realise the Watcher was that effective. Jesus, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. Right. I sort of thought to myself, shit, I need to try and take out Gaz. Maybe if I did this. This was a bit desperate for myself. The last thing you want is glowing Gimli and all these platoons here. But maybe I thought that just some of these ballistas might be able to get through. But nope. 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 No such luck. No such luck. Right, now I'm starting to feel a bit penned in here. Right, I've got the troops. Now I did manage to salvage a hell of a lot of these ballistas. But now we're getting into late game. Carl's got a ton of bloody money. Gaz has got money. I've got money, but yeah, it's difficult though. If you start getting, I don't like fighting around my base. I don't like it. Even my base is very well fortified, that's for sure. But when you're not getting in very easily. I do like this sort of formation here of like a block of 4 and just stick them anywhere. See, I've been putting them there to just try and counteract any sort of berserkers that come in. But now, if the thing is, if like 2 teams decide that they are going to go for you, it's just a matter of time. Unless you can save up all your power points. But then again, as you can see here, even if you had a bloody dragon or something like that, the dragon wouldn't be able to take out all this stuff. He's got bloody barracks all over the place, which is perfect. I think you might have had some orcs killed here, Carl, but yeah, just try and remember to have 15 of them. You only need 2 lumber mills, boys, just 2 lumber mills. That's all, with 15 each. That's all you need. Right. What the fuck are you doing? Right, I cripple striked that fucker, and I thought, I'm gonna ballista him. How about that? I'm gonna ballista Gimli. Too bad I didn't get all of them then. I should have done a bit better there. I should have targeted all of them. There we go. Wow, that is very effective. Gimli dead by ballistas. And then I did the, whatchamacallit, Dominate, yes, where it controls these people, so Gaz's troops become mine. So I'm having a little bit of fun here of like playing on the defensive card, even though I sort of know that shit, I'd rather be in one of their shoes. And then Carl comes back again. Alright, he's getting out the old ballistas now. I don't like that. Don't like that. When you start having catapults and you're playing defensive, that's not a good place to be at all. Because then it's just a matter of time. You can't keep on outbuilding the ballistas. I got 10 ballistas, but I'll build 11 towers or something like that. It's just not going to work. But I don't have much to defend though, so I can just move my troops from one front to another front if needed. Nice little palantir there from Carl, so he knows what he's going in for. We've got Saruman and Lurtz. Interesting, he's waiting for the ballistas to turn up. Now, there is something that I do in this game, which I think is much contested by old Gazzy Boy, is that I sort of realise that I'm done for eventually. Eventually I will get done for. So I think to myself, hey, you know what? I'm just going to cancel myself out of the game and let Gaz and Carl duke it out. But, yeah, just in case you see me randomly go. Yeah, Lurtz, that was bad play by Lurtz there. Bad play. Right. This is not a nice place to be. Not a nice place to be. Now, it's going to take a lot for people to get through here, that's for sure. With all these troops. Look how organised it is here, boy. 1 row, 2 row. You got catapults there and troops in front. This is good. Oh, God. And on this side, it's not looking good. I'm starting to get pincered. This is nicht gut. Oh, I think I thought I used the zapper. Ah, it's annoying. Trying to get those towers up. I don't know, maybe if I had more time to be able to create, you know, 3 or 4 rows of towers or something like that. Perhaps if Gaz had seen that, maybe he would have chosen not to attack. I don't know, because obviously Gaz was under attack by Carl. But I think that does Gaz know that Carl's attacking me from the south? I don't know. These guys can't. If these guys go up and near here, they're going to get smoked. Interesting. Well, Carl is attacking Gaz, so Gaz does know that Carl is on the warpath here. Alright. Ah, painful miss. So I am building these buggers back. And I have got money. Carl, 6 grand, 628, 875. Gaz, 6 grand, 440, 875. Me, 4 grand. Yeah, so we're all pretty much the same. This is suicide. Oh, he should have done the old wizard blast there. Would have got all of these troops for sure. Ah, he's destroyed that. He's getting close to it. Some towers. Ooh, that's a bit advanced, isn't it? I can't have a go at only Lewis, but not have a go at you here, Carl, for doing the same sort of thing. Carl has not really been attacked except for at the beginning of the game. I mean, Gaz came in very briefly and then ran away. Yeah, I said it, Gaz. You ran away. Alright, there's more troops coming in. Saruman getting stuck in. He's level 9 for fuck's sake. What the hell am I... What the hell are they doing then? Oh no, this is not nice. Deal with one assault and then you have to deal with another one. Right, so I've forced these things to have to move. Well, it's just a matter of time. I have to try and get these buggers out. Quite a pretty base though, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, so yes, assault after assault is being destroyed, but the end is nigh, that's for sure. There's not really much you can possibly do. I can't really go on the offensive because the moment I leave my base I'm going to get skewered. Now, there seems to be some sort of attack, surely. You know, do they get involved here? You got Saruman and Lurtz. So this time Carl's running away. Where's Carl going? I think Gaz maybe thought this was an easier way to attack my base, but actually it's worse. So this is an easier side to attack. But Gaz has no catapults. He didn't bother. Gaz didn't bother with catapults. He's got Gimli though. He's got troops ready. This is a very forward position. Not sure if he needed it. It's not that far to be able to get to my base. Alright. Ballistas. Free to roam. Not attacking. One force here, another force here. Interesting. More and more ballistas. That's not what I wanted to see. Well, this is a good defense here, boys. There you go, ballistas, smacking the shit out of these things. If you have catapults behind the towers, this is how it looks like. Very effective. Catapults. They took the Guardians out. Not sure why these things are not targeting these, probably they should. Yeah, one ballista takes out a third of the Domena Dale. Now Carl has a decision here. He could have done something here, but he decided not to. I wonder. I think perhaps Carl was playing it kind of smart to sort of let Gaz's troops get sacrificed and smashed in first. And I am already deleting all of my buildings because I realise the end is coming. Now, after seeing Carl's force here, I can see that Gaz was definitely not going to be. This is a base ending force. This is, and Carl, being the opportunistic Jew he is, decided to go in, and I can't blame him for that. That is brilliant play. So, yeah, I think Gaz at this point is just complaining that I quit, and meanwhile Carl is taking this opportunity and thinking, right, well, I'm going to go ahead and Roger old Gaz here. And Gaz, who doesn't have any defenses anywhere, well, I would have been, I don't know, I think I would have prepared for this a little bit more here, Gaz, but you're completely unprepared, and I don't know why you're going up here. I don't know why you're going up there. Oh, Carl, I think you could have ended it a lot sooner if you just brought these weapons to bear right around here. Where's he going? I mean, I assume he's coming back. This is going bananas. They need to get there bloody quick. Oh god. I think these are catapults finally. I mean, that's going down. Has he got the fortress heal? Yeah, he has. But I don't think that would have done any good. You need Gloin and Gimli on these fuckers immediately. I'm pretty sure at this point Gaz was probably just whining that I quit the game and didn't really alert him. Yeah, I can understand, but the thing is you still got to be able to sort of roll with the punches and be flexible, and Carl was flexible there. I think Carl was probably in the best position anyway. It just so happened that he had a huge force in the center of the map and wasn't doing anything with it. In most cases, I don't think that would be applicable. And Gaz has done the right bloody thing here, using the dragon right on him. And you don't want Gimli to get anywhere near there either. The dragon basically stopped the counter-attack. Yeah, this is where, if you want Gloin away but you can't get him too quickly, this is where you do the cripple strike. Put the cripple strike on him so he can't move. But at this point, it's all over. Even if Gloin was able to take all these things out. Wow! But it does no damage. That's only a little bit. It's only a little bit. I'll tell you what, the stars aligned for Carl. That is for sure. The stars aligned for Carl. There's no denying that. I think we'll certainly give him a tougher battle in the next games ahead. That's for sure. I won't just quit. Maybe I won't go so easy on him. Right, what's left? What's left? Alright, these two. Well, that is pretty devastating. I'll grant you that. It is pretty devastating. There's no denying that. But, yeah, Carl didn't really need to beef up his base. No one ever came near him, really. Apart from me with that... he got lucky with Saruman being there, I swear to God. Right, now this is where you got to be a pro player here, boys, and be able to put a team to bed immediately. Don't just think, oh yeah, I destroyed his base, and then just wander off. You have to finish what you started. Because otherwise they could have bases all over the place. Because I'm sure Carl's got tons of money, which is brilliant. Gaz has also got a good enough amount of money, but he's only got 120. But I think Carl has already sniffed where the last remaining buildings are, and he's going to put this out of his misery. So yes, that is a brilliant bit of play from Carl. He played that very well. He put a lot of pressure on me, and if he hadn't, or, well, I mean, it was Carl putting pressure on me and then Gaz putting pressure on me, but I think if there hadn't been any pressure at all, then I would have been able to do what I wanted. So you guys, I think, played it very well. Gaz played very well against Lewis, and Ryan put great pressure on Carl, and perhaps if Ryan had not been attacked by me, then perhaps it would have been very different for Carl as well. Oh, give it up, mate. Give it up. Saruman on a mine. A mine! This is where you might as well just give it a rest. I think that is the only building keeping Gaz in the game, I think. Ouch. Bloody hell. Right, well, I think we can figure out that, like, these ballistas come in to finish off Gaz, which is in essence what happened. So I think I'll probably just leave it there. I'm not like commentating on another 15 minutes of just this catch up. But yes, well played to everyone involved. I think there was some interesting tactical moves by everyone. I think everyone can learn that if the first person attacks you, always assume that that fucker will come back. And I think if you just bear that in mind rather than attacking new people, then that might have been a good idea. There was some flirtations between everyone, but I think sometimes maybe somebody thought, oh, maybe the bigger picture is to get someone else out. But nonetheless, well played to everyone. Catch you on the next one.